Good morning, and thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. When we were little children in the back seat of a car, or maybe you have children now, we were taking vacations to unknown places, whether it be Disneyland or to the ocean or to the mountains or to that cabin up in the woods, the little child in the back seat would always ask a question about a half hour into the drive and many other times during the destination. And that question was, "Are we there yet?" And you'd always lean back and say, "No, not yet, but almost there." So why do I bring this up? It's the same thing in business. The question is business and your organization and your growth of the organization. The question is, are we there yet? So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, the one thing parents knew when they were driving on that vacation is they knew exactly where they were going. Do you know exactly where you're going with your organization? Do you know how many offices you want? Do you know whether you want to be global or just in North America? Do you know how many employees you want? Are you going to franchise it? Are you going to sell it one day? Are you going to turn it over to somebody in your family or somebody within the business? Are they going to eventually buy you out? Do you know exactly what your business looks like in a perfect world? Because if you don't, how can you possibly be on the road to get into where you're going, because you don't necessarily know where you're going? Once you get clear on that, you'll know exactly when you get there. But there's something interesting about that ride. You have your employees, so once you get clear on where you're going, you have to filter that down to your team so they can get clear on where they're going also. So during that ride from where you are in your business to where you want to go, there's several things you need to put in place. You need to create the structure, the systemizations. You need to create the right team, the right culture. You need to put all these things in place to create the synergy, to create that business that works for you, and eventually one day you can sell or do whatever your plans are with it. On the same other side of the equation, are you there yet as an individual? In business, in the entrepreneurial ladder, we all start out as students or employees. And we get paid to learn that trade. Then one day we become a business owner, a sole practitioner, and we start that business. And from there, we need to grow into the manager, because we're hiring team members. And we need to build that team, so we need to learn the managerial traits, the leadership traits. And when we become a great manager, then we grow into being a business owner, that we have the right people and structure in place that are working the business for us. Then when that business is synergistic, you become an investor, where you begin to take some of your money from the business and invest it into other areas, whether it's real estate, other businesses, or maybe the stock market. And then you grow into the entrepreneur, which is all our goals. So in the business side of things, you put systems and structure in place. But on the other side, when you ask your question, are we there yet? There's all different levels of where you need to be. You need to grow into being that manager, grow into being that leader, grow into being that investor, and grow into being that entrepreneur. So when you ask yourself, are you there yet? You're always there at a particular level, but then there's another level to go to. And the last thing I'll leave you with is, a great coach said something to me years back when I was perplexed in a situation. He said, "Mr. Dill, you're exactly where you need to be at this time." So if you're frustrated in your business moving forward, first of all, get really clear on the destination of exactly what it looks like and where you're going. Once you get clear on that, articulate that to your team. But at the same time, realize if you're frustrated, that's good, because you're growing into the person you need to be to go to the next level, to take that organization to your ultimate destination. So I'll leave with this. You're exactly where you need to be, but get clear on where you want to go, do the work, and I guarantee in time, you'll get there. Because where your focus goes, your energy flows. Let your focus be right. let your energy be right, get clear on your destination, and I'll see you at the top. As always, thank you for joining me, Coach Mike, on your Monday morning. I want to wish you a productive and profitable week, and I'll see you next Monday. Have a great day.